walk by, I would like to say welcome. And today is the 14th of July 2026, and we'll be talking about football, especially the FIFA World Cup tournament that has been taking place in Canada, Mexico, and the United States. And have you guys been enjoying the matches, or you've been excited, maybe disappointed, or satisfied with some of the outcomes of the matches that have been taking place? Who do you think is likely to win the match between England and Argentina? And I guess Spain has made it to the semifinals, and they've proven that they're a good team. They know the game of football, and they're willing to prove it to the globe that they can take their style of football to the next game and just persist on maybe clinching the world title. And it looks promising. And I know people might have different views about how the football is concerned as far as Spain, and everyone knows it that you know they have the best clubs in Europe, and I think they're in a better position to show it to the world that they can take that sport and own it. Yes. Well, it's supposed to be an ultimate celebration for football. Every other 4 years, billions of fans come together to watch the world's greatest players fight for one trophy. Nations unite, heroes are born, and unforgettable moments become history. A story about power, a story about money, a story about whether the game is truly as fair as it claims to be. Because while players compete on the pitch, another competition is happening behind the scenes, a battle over influence, decisions, and the future direction of football. The dream versus the reality. For fans, the World Cup represents equality. A small nation can face a football giant. An unknown player can become a global superstar overnight. But many critics argue that football's biggest stage does not always provide an equal playing field. The richest football nations often have better facilities, stronger youth systems, more investment, and deeper talent pools. Meanwhile, developing football nations may have passion and talent, but struggle with the resources. Then the question becomes, is the World Cup only decided by what happens for 90 minutes? Or Are some teams already starting with advantages before the referee blows the whistle? Welcome to my live stream, guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is Canada Walk By. Today we'll be talking about football and just a bit of a summary of what has been taking place in this FIFA World Cup tournament that has been taking place in Canada, the United States, and Mexico. Please, if this is your first time to my channel, please subscribe, share this live stream, and hit that like button as you make your way in, and please subscribe. So FIFA is one of the most powerful organizations in world sport. The World Cup generates almost enormous global attention. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you, Nukan. Thank you for joining in. Yeah, so as I was saying, supporters argue that FIFA uses this money to grow football around the world and develop smaller nations and expand opportunities. But critics have questioned FIFA's transparency, governance, and decision making over the years. Hosting choices, commercial partnerships, and tournament expansions have all created debates about whether football's biggest decisions are always made purely for the good of the sport. The question many fans ask is simple: who benefits most from the modern World Cup? Is it the fans? Is it the players? Or the organizations controlling the game? And you know, there might be some controversies that never disappear. Every World Cup brings moments of celebration, but also moments of controversy. Fans debate refereeing decisions, teams complain about scheduling and preparation time. Supporters question whether certain nations receive more attention, more influence, and more opportunities than others. Because football is not only about rules, it's about interpretation, pressure, and human decisions. And when billions of people are watching, every decision becomes a global conversation. Welcome to my live stream. This is Canada Walk By. Thank you for joining me. We're talking about soccer, especially the FIFA World Cup tournament. The players are the faces of the World Cup, but they are also affected by decisions made far away from the pitch. More matches, longer seasons, and increased commercial demands have raised concerns about player fatigue, fans want to see the greatest stars competing, but players must also deal with the physical and mental demands of modern football. The beautiful game has become bigger than ever, but bigger does not always mean easier. This is Canada Walk By. I'd like to welcome you to my live stream. The future of football depends on trust. Fans want transparency. Players want respect. Smaller nations want genuine opportunities. And everyone wants some, competition where success is decided by football, not by outside influence. The World Cup will always be about emotion, dreams, and unforgettable moments. But protecting the fairness of the game is what keeps those moments more meaningful. The World Cup is more than a tournament. It's a mirror of the world, full of passion, competition, ambition, and controversy. The goals will be remembered. The champions will be celebrated. But the biggest question remains, can football's most powerful organizations make sure the beautiful game stays beautiful for everyone? I doubt it. I doubt it. You can't please everybody, Because, the World Cup belongs to the fans. And without fairness, even the greatest victory can feel incomplete. This is football. And this is the World Cup. So, yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully, the more the fans speak out, the better. And hopefully, FIFA takes the time to listen and improve on those areas where they are failing. They cannot just be biased, all the time. There's time for everything. And the game has to move on. And they need to, put their differences aside and leave politics out of it. Anyways, it's just a summary of what I've been noticing lately as far as this World Cup tournament is concerned. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. I will catch you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope in the near future we won't be talking about these issues in the next 4 years when Spain, Portugal, and Morocco host the World Cup in 2030. Please, if this is your first time joining me on my live stream, subscribe, like, share this live stream with your friends. Stay safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.